Yo, what's up guys, it's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about the plans that I have personally because of this bullish crossing, right, on both the 4-hour, and we're also finally above the 21 EMA on the daily, and we also broke the downtrend on a log scale, which is way more important than these linear scale ones, right? People always, we broke out of the linear scale so many times, guys, and it was always false, right? So that just tells you how important the log scale is. So on the log scale, you can see, right? So we finally broke out, and we closed. So this is really important, guys. This is why I was waiting on the daily close, right? It needs to close above the 21 EMA, which is this white line. Let's just go back in history, when it did that here, you had a run. When it did that here, but here it is a different situation, right? Because basically we were falling really quickly, right? And then you get really far away from the EMA. Of course, then when you get above it, you stay above it for a while, and then you go back down. But generally speaking, if you are close to it down here, right, and then you get above it, kind of like here and here, right? Then you stay above it for a while. So, and what are we here, right? Well, here we were close to it as well. It went up and it stayed above it for a while. Here, right now, guys, we were close to it, right? So, and now we're on top, and I guess we're just going up at least till, well, that's why I got my Fibonacci from this top, right? I'll just do it again so you guys can see it as well, right? So we take the Fibonacci tool, you take it from the top, right? You take it to the bottom, and you can see our points, like points of resistance, right? So we have one here at 6767, so around 6800 or so. Like this top is obviously some resistance, right? And then the next one is 382 up here, which is at 7300 or so. Then you have the 0.5 at like 7.8 to 8k. So just like with retracements, guys, when you try to buy, you look for the 0.5 to 618, right? So these are levels that you definitely want to keep in mind, that if it gets rejected, that you maybe need to sell, and perhaps we go back down again. You definitely want to keep these levels in mind, right? The 0.5 and 618. If we cross above that and we get to 786, 886, that's another level, that you want to keep in mind. Then eventually you get to like a double top. Then you really need to be careful, right? Because are you gonna like immediately go out? Most of the time you don't. Most of the time you first go back down and then you try again. So definitely keep these levels in mind. Alright, so but for now this is very bullish, guys. I mean, we're above the 21 EMA, which is this white line here, right, on my chart. The orange one's 55 EMA. It's currently at 7k. I think we will cross bullish, right, eventually, and we'll go around to about 7.8, so around this 0.5 to all the way up to 8.3. Okay, this is what I think that will happen. And now my plan is not to play Bitcoin, right? Because let's say you get in on Bitcoin, right? So we'll go on the 4-hour here. We have another Fibonacci here. So I'll first teach you this real quick, guys. So you see on this on the daily, this Fibonacci only shows on the daily. The way I do that is you double click this, right, and then you go to visibility. So on the Fibonacci, right, here's my Fibonacci, go to visibility, and I put that only on the daily, right? So if you put that only on the daily, it will not show up in the hourly and stuff. So if I just untick this, it will only show up the daily, because this is only important on the daily right now, right? If we get there or not. So, and then if I go on the 4-hour, I see a totally different one, because this one is based from this low to this high, right? In order to see the Fibonacci, once again, the 0.5 and 618 are of interest, right? 6468 to 6416 or so. It's most likely going to retrace back down there, and then we'll go further up. It could potentially even only retrace to 38.2, which is very bullish. You just need to keep that in mind as well. But I always aim for a 0.5 to 618, okay? I mean, this retraced only to 38.2. So if we just take this real quick, right? We'll get rid of this Fibonacci real quick, and we'll take the Fibonacci from basically up here, right? And then up there, it only hit that 38.2 around there. But the EMA was also there. So it had some confluence. Well, if you take this one that we currently have, right? This bottom here and then this top here, right? It's not entirely correct. We need to kind of make it fit, right? So there you go. So here you go, guys. 0.5 is there and 618 is there, and you can see it also lines up with the price, right? Even this one with the wick. So you know, and then you have the 38.2 with only this wick. Well, is that important, or is, you know, is this more of your zone? This more of your zone, right? So then, but I kind of don't really want to play Bitcoin for this rally that I think we're gonna have. I want to play NEO. All right, so that is my plan, guys. You don't need to do what I do, but I just think NEO has a much better percentage because I'm getting into that right now, right? So let's say we buy at the 618, right? At the that's our best buy that we can get. Right, so our best buy is at the 618. So if for some reason that goes all the way to the 7.8k to 8k around there, let's say 8k, right? That's 24%. Okay, so 24%, 8k, right? So where is 8k again? So 8k is just above that 0.5. So how much do you get on the 0.5 on NEO already? So if we go on NEO, and we see this right here, right? It's also the 21 EMA, but this one is not that important because if Bitcoin goes further bullish, then the rest of the altcoins will as well. You know, you don't need to be really worried about that. So if we go here, right, and this is also on the daily, right, this Fibonacci is from the top to the bottom, the 0.5 is at $60. Well, let's say we retrace here, right, so 4 hour, I also have a Fibonacci here from the top to the bottom, or actually here, right, this the bottom to the top, and the 618 is right here, right, $32. Well, if we go here to like the $60 from the 618, how much is that, guys? 85%. Now, do you rather have 25% or so, 20%, or do you rather have 80 to 85%? I know my answer, you know. So that's why I'm playing NEO, guys. And is this like a gamble? Well, you know, a little bit. But yeah, you know, we're soon even getting out of that cloud, and then I think we're good to go. So why not play the one that can give you the most returns, right? So that is the one I'm playing, and I definitely have my orders in on the 0.5 and the 618. Now if I see it already making like crazy wicks here at the 38.2, then I have no problem jumping in there. But that's not where I put my orders. I put my orders here and here. Why? Well, I mean, even the EMA's in there, so it just has so much confluence, guys. So right, my orders are in the right in this area. I'll just mark it for you guys. Right in this area. Boom. That's where my orders are. Okay. So yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready, guys. You know, I'm ready to go to that moon. Right. So I mean, what were we talking, like 80%, right? I'm ready to make 80% in a few weeks' time. I hope you guys are as well, because this is very possible, guys. It's very possible, right? You might think like, what? But no, that's very possible on altcoin like NEO, because if you look, right, just look on the daily, we've been downtrending a lot. So, and let's just go back, right, in time. So with NEO, with this fall, right, you had this big fall, and where did it go to? Well, the 0.5, right? So the 0.5. So after it got bullish here, right, so you would have entered right here, well, on the retrace kind of, so maybe like here. Oh, I'm still holding the Fibonacci, so let's around there, right? So and if you would take the 0.5 there, you would have also made 60%. So right now you're looking at an even further fall, right? I mean, this was lenient. I mean, yeah, it was definitely crazy and fast, but this one is longer, right? The time span is longer, and so that tells me a lot. But it also kind of just tells me that you see the similar situation here, guys. So we just popped above it. Well, we just popped above it, so we're gonna retrace a little bit, so it's gonna be under it for a while, but the daily just needs to finish above it. So we have a whole day to finish that candle, and then we have a potential to move it, get all the way to the 0.5 or 618 even, right? I mean, but the 0.5, like I said, guys, this is already 80%. If you get to 618, great, that's 100% gain. But if you don't, you know, oh well, it's still good gains, guys. So definitely look for your entries right now, because we closed bullish on Bitcoin. I don't care what someone else says, what the news says, what anyone says, right? I just play my own TA, and that's what I do. You know, some people might not agree, and they say like, oh, bull trap, bull trap. maybe it is a bull trap, but maybe the bull trap will be at the 0.5 line. You know, I'm happy with my 80%, guys. You know, I'm happy with my 80%, and then it being a bull trap. Cool. You know, I'll take my profit, and then probably short the market if it shows me an opportunity, right? So that's the way I'm going to play this, guys, and I don't care about any of the FUD that's out there that people, you know, might want to bring out there. So of course I'll put a stop, right? If we go nicely in profit, then of course you put your stop at break even, and you can't lose anything anymore, right? And then if you, so the way you play this, guys, so on Neo, right? If you get above this, and then you get above this, so if for some reason we get above this, right? Well, what do you do, guys? I mean, you put your stop under here, right? Because this is a pivot point. Like, you had a big bounce here, so why wouldn't you put your stop here and lock in some profits in case it does go down? Then when it goes above here, right? Why wouldn't you put your stop under the 38.2? Then when it goes above here, why wouldn't you just put the stop under the 0.5, right? So you keep raising that stop because you want to lock in profits. So that's the same thing, you know. Let's say you enter at the 618, and then tomorrow we finish the day, you know, much better. Well, you put the stop under the previous day, because why wouldn't you, right? You put it at your where you entered, so you cannot lose anymore. You know, I cannot stress that enough, guys, to have some stops in place so you cannot lose anymore. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my plan, guys. I'm gonna play Neo, right? So because it just gives the most gains, right? It gives about equal gains to Litecoin as well. Litecoin can give you the same gains, but I much rather play Neo, simply because of the fact I think Neo is a lot more useful than Litecoin, right? And so yeah, I'm playing Neo. I mean, if you want to play a different coin, be my guest, but try to play something in the top 50 at least. Don't try to play something in, you know, number 400 or something, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Also, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any question, ask other people questions. It's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's take a look what was said here. I obviously said here that we closed above the 21 EMA and that it was pumping time, right? Because well, it is kind of, right? So some pump up the jam music. Hey, I like that. So you guys all talking about rockets. Are you gonna stream? No, because there's no sudden events. If there were sudden events, I would stream it, but I'm just making this video to show you guys my plan, and hopefully it will execute well. If not, I take my loss pretty quickly, you know, if we do go back bearish. So yeah, but I think buying at a 618 and 0.5 is pretty good. So of that little run up, right? So that is what I'm doing. So yeah, guys, also join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs, and when I find an ICO, guys, I'll tell you guys to whitelist for it, so you are well aware, like, you know, when the sale comes, that you can participate. Unless you're from countries that are simply not allowed to participate, I cannot help that. Oh well, right? It is what it is. But hey, I'm still telling you guys about it, so maybe you can find a group. You know, some groups are trustworthy. I definitely participate in some groups as well to get in on pre-sales and seed rounds, etc. So, you know, some are trustworthy, some are not. I can tell you that I got some tokens from ICO Participation Capital, so they are trustworthy. I mean, you know, at least for now, you know, I got my tokens. So, yeah, that is something you could look into, but it's definitely your own risk, right? So. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz. I post charts on there every now and then. Definitely post all my videos, post when I go live on Twitch, etc. Right? Also, follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. And we also got our first emoji for, you know, it's a Pygoz love emoji. Thanks for, you know, the guy who made it. And yeah, from there, guys, I mean, you can sub if you want, right? It costs a little bit of money, or you can use your Amazon Prime, or you can just simply follow for free. I don't really mind, you know. I don't really care if you sub or not. You know, it's just a nice gesture, right? If you do sub, but hey, it's up to you. So yeah. Anyways, guys, both Telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button, and if you've got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.